Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aphrodite, aka Madam Suave. If you are new here, I would like to welcome you to the community. Be sure to check the description box below and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. Remember that energy is timeless and fluid. This could be past, present, or future energy. Flip roles if they need to be reversed, and only take it resonates, leaving the rest for what it's meant for. So I am back with a brief message today. This is going to be a very short message today, and I am picking up that this is past energy, okay? Past energy kind of moving us into what is kind of some sort of blockage removal. And so we're going to kind of tap into what was causing that blockage, or what was causing something to be slowed down or hindered, okay? And there is still connection energy that is present. So some of you, this could just be like, I don't know, for you personally, maybe it's non-connection oriented, but I am picking up on heavy connection energy here, okay? So this could be you or this person. Or there may also be some sort of mutual energy, okay, or some sort of like shared energy or experience here as well, okay? So in the past, your fear was talking you out of what you believe and know, or you are lacking belief or faith. So it was kind of like answering that question of where is that fear being sourced from. So there was some time taken to kind of repair the image of self after encountering many karmic experiences that may have damaged confidence, self-confidence, etc. Okay, they didn't believe that they could or would find true happiness. So when they found you, they didn't want anything to ruin that, and they panicked and kind of didn't know what to do. So it's like it was at a standstill, okay? So things were at a standstill, but kind of what I'm getting is that it wasn't necessarily at a standstill. It's just that things are moving so slow that it felt like it wasn't moving, okay? So, but that standstill or whatever you kind of were feeling a lack of movement, a lack of action is kind of moving into motion, okay? But faith and security was needed here. And so they saw long term with you and wanted everything to be perfect. And what I was getting, okay, this is what I was getting, kind of what I was feeling and hearing is that, you know, they kind of created distance and mystery to protect you and the connection, okay? Whether you understand that or not, this is just kind of how they were, how their mind was working, how their brain was working and functioning, okay? So they created distance and mystery to protect you and the connection, and chose not to say anything because they didn't want to ruin what you had already started. So preserving the good moments so that you could pick up where you left off. But there was another energy present, okay? There was another energy present that wanted to see them hurt because they were hurt and they felt like they messed up, okay? So I was picking up on a feminine energy here. Like I said, flip roles if they need to be reversed, okay? So, but I was picking up on specifically a feminine energy who thought they were the prize and that they wouldn't find better, okay? When I mean they thought that they wouldn't find better, I mean they thought, you know, this person that maybe who you are connecting to now would not find better, but they did, and it kind of destroyed this illusion that they were trying to create and believed, which upset them, so they turned vengeful, okay? And so kind of what I'm getting, like this revenge is not even necessarily about this person. It's just like someone's ego took a blow, okay? It's because of their ego took a hit. And it's like sometimes when that happens, what is the term for it? I'll have to find it. I think it's some sort of like collapse or something, some sort of collapse. But anyways, so kind of what they were feeling towards this person, or kind of what this vengeful person was feeling towards, you know, this person that you are now connecting to, is that it seemed that they, you know, kind of got sudden luck after cutting this cycle out while they were caught in a series of bad luck. But really, this was not bad luck. This is karma that caught up to them, okay? And this karma had been accumulated over a long period of time from things that they tried to conceal, but was revealed through this event, okay? So it's almost like a chain reaction. Like this event kind of just set something off, almost like a piece of dynamite, okay? And so they couldn't contain it any longer, and this was like going through a wormhole where every consequence for all past actions were accelerated and reaped at once, okay? And so it was basically like they were being suffocated by all of this, okay? Being suffocated by everything at once. So this is kind of the feeling that they were feeling, is like suffocation. But back to, you know, this person that you are connecting with, okay? So your person didn't want you to leave them for the same reasons that people in the past have left them. So they were reacting to their fears, not you, okay? They wanted to show up as their best for you so that the way that they treat you actually reflects the way that they feel about you, and wanted it to show through their actions and words. So they didn't want to say anything until they could be everything that they wanted to be for you, okay? So they have been using this as fuel to defeat their fears and remove all obstacles for this love. They've been doing a lot of work, especially underground, and they are very grateful for the grace you have given because it is paying off and it is worth the wait and the sacrifice, okay? And you will feel how grateful they are to you. But they wanted to start strong, and they wouldn't have been able to do in the past what they wanted, but that they can do now, all right? So they knew that it was a gamble, but it was a gamble worth taking because they knew that you were destined. They knew that you were the one, and they weren't taking advantage of it, but they were definitely counting on the universe saving you for them. Okay, so when I mean they were not taking advantage of it, they weren't taking advantage of the fact that, you know, they knew you were the one, they knew you were destined, etc. But it's kind of like they were counting on the fact that they knew this in their heart and in their mind, and just kind of, you know, hoping and praying that, you know, you would be saved for them. Okay, like you would still be there. Okay, but it hasn't been easy, and they have been doing their best to get back to you because they hate being away for too long. And I was hearing they're gonna shut you up. Okay, so you, like, in a good way. Okay, so you are going to be kind of questioning, like, wait, should I be the one apologizing? Okay, all this all the tubes that you have been given, you're going to be wondering, like, am I the one who should be apologizing? Because, okay, it hasn't been for, like, no reason. Okay, so it's like, you know, they have been using the time wisely. So you are going to be so happy and over the moon because God saved the best for you, handpicked and custom made. Okay, and they cannot wait to show you off. There could also be some sort of special events or occasion coming up where you are the center of it. But someone has been very, very tight-lipped because it took a really long time to put together. And okay, they'll be damned if anything or anyone comes to kind of like ruin this. Okay, so yes, no one can get anything out of them. They are avoiding anyone with bad intentions, and there was definitely someone waiting around to find out, and they basically fucked around and found out. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. Okay, I hope that this was helpful to you in some way. If you enjoyed this message, if you enjoyed my content, my energy, etc., I do ask that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye.